The Cody Willard Show.
The great trade war of the 21st century. How's it going to end? Talk to me, Cody.
So this is a question from a Trading with Cody subscriber from the chat yesterday. If you want to be able to ask me the questions that I answer on these shows and or make an actual topic on the show, it's that. You go to tradingwithcody.com, you sign up, I take your questions. I'm in the chat room most every day, and we have a special weekly chat where we all the community gets together and we talk. But the way I answered it on there is, there's three really scenarios, okay? It's the worst case. Let's go best case scenario. The best case scenario is that tariffs around the world are dropped, free trade, government not involved is actually booming, prosperity goes through the roof. That's not even what this is about, though. None of these tariffs are trying to get free trade. It's the corporations, the global corporations that are selling products around the world that will be writing these bills that will be full of protections and subsidies for the companies that are going to benefit from whatever the new trade deals are. There's a hint of how the most likely outcome of this is. The best case scenario is that it all works out just like Trump says he's trying to do. The worst case scenario would be that we have a huge trade war, tariffs go through the roof, inflation creeps up, investment, capital flow goes to a standstill. Small businesses, medium enterprises, big corporations are all worried. Nobody wants to invest. Nobody can afford anything. Capital gets restricted. Rates go through the roof. There's a 1 to 6% chance of that happening. There's a 0 to 1% chance of the best case scenario happening that I mentioned a minute ago. The most likely 90 to 95% chance of happening is that basically the global corporations that are going to either benefit or suffer from these things write the bills for the Republican Democrat regime under Trump. You can pretend he's not a Republican, you can pretend he's a libertarian, but again, bailouts, welfare entitlements flowing upward, not downward. It's all tied in together. The most likely outcome is that we got more of the same. We got a bubble-blowing bull market where the average consumer and poor person suffers and pays more than their fair share in taxes, and corporations, giant corporations, getting lots of protections and subsidies and welfare and tax breaks.
Hey, Cody. Looking at the chat room right now, and if you guys don't know, you're probably watching us on one of these platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Cody's Personal, Trading with Cody, The Cody Willard Show, Twitter via Periscope, and all that good stuff. Jeffrey C. Bornman says, EU down, China next, Cody. But we do have a question here from Arthur Miller. He's curious to know how much our tariffs will ratio to the $12 billion in farmer protection.
Look, there's no way to quantify what the actual impact of the tariffs are. And by the way, I want to address the EU down, China next. Give me a break. The EU is not down. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's not like they reduced and made it so that corporations and small businesses can freely send stuff to Europe. It's just a tweak of it all. So anyway, you can't quantify what the actual tariffs are impacting the farmers industry or whatever right now anyway. And regardless, you don't create welfare programs. If you're a libertarian, if you believe in Constitution, I mean, isn't a welfare program what supposedly the Republicans and the people on the right media complain about all the time? We can't afford any more entitlements. Well, all of a sudden we can find $12 billion of entitlements for farmers because maybe tariffs are going to be impacting them or something. Meanwhile, apparently, yeah, the guy just said EU down, soybean is going to be imported to more soybeans. So wait, do we need the bailout package? Look, don't create bailout package. It's a very slippery slope to socialism. Oh, wait, we've got a mixed economy already, right? Well, those Republicans are taking full advantage of it. This is why I'm very anti-Republican and anti-Democrat. Power corrupts. The ability to send $12 billion welfare checks to an industry corrupts. You should not be okay with it. You can never, if you're a Republican and you're okay with entitlements for the farming industry, and again, it's not the crumbs, there will be crumbs. Maybe 5 or 10% of that $12 billion will flow down to the small farmer, the small family farmer. And why does he even deserve any welfare? You don't think the other industries now are going to be lining up asking for more welfare? So look, I don't care how much the tariffs are impacting that particular industry. They're going to impact me too. They're going to impact you. They're going to impact jobs. They're going to impact all kinds of things. So do we line up everybody outside the government till? So we become a socialist nation. That's the slippery slope you've got to fight. Sorry, I'm just scared of it all.
To view the whole episode, just Google The Cody Willard Show, Episode 2. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the Facebook page, and subscribe to the podcast. For more, go to tradingwithcody.com.